Welcome to the Add Up to the Brush. What I've done so far is I've just given the Defiler some priming. We've undercoated the whole model with some Tamiya Nato standard brown, and at the moment it's all in bits. It comes apart completely. Then what I've done is, not so much with this part, but with the rest of him, I've used some MIG camo putty. Just masked him out to respray him with some Zandri dust, which is what I've used on most of him. I've then used that same camo putty to mask out some of the silver areas. Literally everything's had a coat apart from the metallic parts with this Tamiya camo brown, and then over the top of it Zandri dust. And the next thing I'm going to do is we're going to give all of these parts a wash with some Agrax Earthshade, and I'm probably going to use it pretty much straight from the tub. I want to darken these bits down and just get some recess shading and everything, make sure everything's basically got a dull tone to it, and we'll come back over this with some Zandri afterwards anyway. So this just helps to unlock, make visible all the recessed details, and we will knock back the wash afterwards. Just want to basically darken everything down, get some recessed highlights in there, just make sure that all the recesses have got some shadow to them. So I'm not going to worry about the back sides of this because they're going to be a different colour anyway, so it's just at the moment trying to get some darker tones in there, and I may even come back and pull some off from places if I think it's gone too heavy. So that layer of Agrax Earthshade has now dried, and what we're going to do now is come in and layer up some Zandri dust back over those washes. So I've got a wetted brush again, keeping to what I've been doing previously. So the brush is fairly wet, and should take some of the pigment off that a little bit. And I'm going to start with the one place that won't be seen so often. So I'll start with the underside, just so I can see how the paint is coming out. Yeah, it'll do. The idea of this step is just to knock back a little bit of that darkness from the Agrax Earthshade, just lighten it back up a little bit. I wanted to use the Agrax as a recess shade and just put some of that colour in there. So this is just to bring back the top tones. There again, a bit of enrichment there, didn't want that. Let's find a different brush. That's probably a little better. I'm just going to moisten the brush first. Hopefully we won't get any of that happening again. That was unfortunate. A little bit stronger. lightens it back up. Moisten the brush again. Let's see, it's starting to get a bit chalky. So more or less we're just bringing the base colour back to where it was, but being able to leave some recess shading there for us to work with at a later date. You'll go around, do all the plates just like that. So same process for everything. Getting a little bit dry. And again, I'm working from the bottom towards the top because the bottom of the panels is going to be the darkest point. So if I miss a bit of it and don't get that bit, then I'm not going to worry too much. I'm more worried about the top of the panel being lighter than the bottom. dry again. Oh, too wet. Sometimes go too much moisture. It's alright, we're going to work over these colours, so we can live with that. That was a mistake. So just the last few sections of this, and we will be done with re-establishing the base colour. Just got the two limbs to do and the arm. I'll probably do those off camera. You don't even see me painting loads of dry brush Zandri dust. So we'll be back with the next step.